Okay, so I want to do a little demonstration on how to do the increases that I use in the Summer and Florence shawl. They are 3 increases on the right and then 3 increases on the left. So you're getting 6 increases on every right side row. All right, so this is what they look like. They're really, one is right leaning and one is left leaning, but they look pretty identical to each other. And it's just like doing the M1 increase, but instead of making 1 stitch, you're making 3 stitches. Okay, so there's a couple ways to do it. We're going to do, the first one is similar to the one I did in the shawl, where there's no openings, no yarn overs. I mean, you use a yarn over, but it's closed up. That's the first method. And the second method is with open stitches. All right, I'll show you both. So we knit 2, those are the edge stitches. And then to do the M3, you're going to take your left hand needle and insert it from back to front through the strand between the 2 stitches, just like an M1. And then into the front loop, you are going to knit, yarn over, and knit. And that's it. It kind of looks like a little flower. That's what it looks like. And then I'm going to knit to the last 2 stitches and do the ML, M3L, left lean. Okay, so for this one, we're going to take our left hand needle and insert it from front to back into the strand between the 2 stitches, and then we will, into the back loop, knit, yarn over, knit. By knitting into the back loop, we're closing up the yarn over, and it looks like a flower. There's the left leaning one. Okay, and now the wrong side of the row is just knitting or purling if you're doing stockinette. And then I'll show you how to do the ones that look more open, because some of you may prefer that. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of the row. I forgot to mention this. Because you're doing a triple increase into a strand, what I like to do when I put this in the pattern is on the last 2 stitches, I like to wrap the yarn around twice. That ensures that my outer edge of the shawl will be nice and loose. Sometimes they get tight. Okay, so I did that. I wrapped it around twice, the last 2 stitches. Then when I turn and work the next row, just drop them. So you're just making long stitches. And that helps with the M3 because it makes the strand easier to work with because you have nice long stitches there. Okay, so if you are going to do the ones with the lace, what you're going to do for the right leaning one, you're going to insert your needle like before from back to front so that your strand is leaning to the right, and then you're going to do your knit, yarn over, knit into the back loop. So it's the same thing but just through the back loop, and then you have the hole. All right, and that looks nice too. And then for the left leaning one, it's the same exact thing. Get to the other side here. So you work all the way over to the last 2 stitches, and you're going to insert your left hand needle into the strand from front to back. And then instead of doing the knit, yarn over, knit into the back loop, you're going to do it into the front loop. Knit, yarn over, knit. Okay, creating an open stitch. Then I'm at the end of the row, so I'm going to wrap my yarn around twice on the last 2 stitches. And then coming back on the wrong side, you're just going to drop those loops. 1, 2. Now you don't have to do that wrapping around twice. Depends on how much tension you have or what kind of knitter you are, but I like to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the difference between the way they look. This one is the open lacy one right here, and then the one before that is just more closed. So same thing on this side. This is the one that has the holes. See, like that. All right, so that's it on the increases. I hope that helps, and happy knitting.